え？
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Kirby Dream Display, celebration of all the things Kirby Fan made. What you just saw was a collaborative effort of many of the community's most talented members, both from a visual and audio standpoint. My sincerest thanks go to the Nerd, JW, Dexus, Aphid, JC, Ivory, Blue, Elfie, and Min for the incredible work they've done with their animations, and Bardometer, TNH, Astro, and Chuck for their renditions of the intro music. Please consider supporting them. I have a feeling I know what you came for, so why not jump immediately on some of the highlights regarding upcoming or recently released fan games, mods, and other game experiences of the kind. Enjoy!
give me that look. This is teamwork. I'm the team, you're the work. Now get to it, trooper.
That was cool, wasn't it? And let me tell you, it's not even all the game-related projects we'll see today. Though, what would the Kirby series be without its incredible tracks? For this reason, the following submissions are all related to the world of Kirby's tunes. But before going to that, here's a reminder that if you're interested in any of these projects, you can check out the description, and it will redirect you to the pages of all the people who contributed to making Dream Display a reality.
Help me turn you into a king, into a dimensional king.
In his befriending, dude. He barely remembers you.
Those were some jams, weren't they? Considering what platform we're streaming this in, it'd be a shame if we didn't showcase some of the most talented and interesting content creators on the platform. Take it away.
It's always nice when a moderately sized content creator like myself can just sit back, relax, and rest easy after months of hard work. And what makes it even better is there's 2 new Kirby games on the way, after 2 years of no new Kirby games on the way. And I can just sit here and just analyze these, and look at them, and lose my mind over these games. And all while I'm doing that, I can make digestible 40-minute videos. I am living the easy life right now, and there's gonna be no huge projects this year that are gonna get in my way. Iceberg Hole! Yep, you saw that right. The Kirby Iceberg guy is finally talking about another Kirby Iceberg after 3 to 4 years. So, to quickly get everyone up to speed who may be confused here, iceberg charts are basically these images that lay out a bunch of facts and lore about a particular subject, with the facts and lore getting more and more obscure the further you go down. And you see, these things make for brilliant video material. Trust me, I would know. I made 2 Kirby Icebergs in the past, and you've probably seen at least one of these videos, because this one's got over 300,000 something views. It's been quite some time since I last uploaded one of these iceberg videos, but trust me, all that time between then and now has been well spent. I mean, this iceberg's gonna have obscurities from these, maybe these, this, and these are all forgotten facts. And some of them are from Forgotten Land, hence the name Forgotten Facts. And these facts just cover a little bit of everything. We've got some lore, some unused content, some merch. And that's just scratching the surface, because there are some truly unhinged things lurking within the depths. But it'll be worth it once I can take all these forgotten facts and add them to the ever-growing Ultimate Kirby Iceberg chart to make it, Ultimator. So for all you Kirby nuts out there, get excited because the Ultimate Kirby Iceberg 3, The Forgotten Facts, comes out October 30th, 2025, only on the Pekachow YouTube channel. So get hyped and Pekachow out!
Hi, I'm Sean.
Hi, I'm Kai, Captain Dangerous.
And hi, I'm Bridget.
And we, along with Gigi, the editor-in-chief of Wick Kirby, are Kirby Conversations, a podcast on Kirby, along with adjacent subjects like Smash Brothers, HAL Laboratory, and other related Nintendo games.
In each episode, we take an in-depth, well-researched look at a Kirby topic, drawing on our decades of experiences playing Kirby games, creating Kirby-related content, and working in and around the video game industry.
I'm Sean Douglas. I'm a theater and video game journalist with credits and commentary at places like The Gamer, Nintendo Force, Broadway World, and the New York Times. I'm also a longtime podcaster and lifelong Kirby fan.
Hi, I'm Kai. I am a product photographer and Nintendo brand ambassador, and I'm a massive fan of Kirby.
I'm Bridget, and I'm a longtime Kirby fan, Kirby commentator, fan artist, and collector.
For each episode, you can join us for deep dives into Kirby's history, interviews with industry professionals, and even inside looks at Nintendo, as together we explore all things Kirby and HAL Laboratory. I know I've personally really enjoyed some of our more journalistic episodes. I always like interviewing people, and one of my favorite interviews we've done was with Button Masher, who won a Grammy for his arrangement of Meta Knight's Revenge.
I've really enjoyed our in-depth look at some of the canceled Kirby games.
I enjoyed our episode on mecha history and Kirby Planet Robobot, and I really enjoyed our conversation with Nick McConnell on Kirby's Canvas Curse and his work at Riot Games.
You can find Kirby Conversations on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
He says Poyo.
Oh, what? What? Hi! Hi.
Hello friends, Lost Scarf here, and it's time for us to talk about Kirby's Dreamcast. This is the oldest Kirby podcast where we cover everything with Kirby. The games, the anime, the manga, the light novels, everything Kirby is covered with this podcast. We go over every detail we can. So, when it comes to the anime, we're up to episode 55. I go over every detail about the episodes, differences between the English and Japanese versions, and just anything special going on there, and also references to the games. Light novels the same thing, going over the translations of the light novels, how they try to fit into the game canon, any interesting facts and just thoughts on the story themselves. They're very fun. we're up to the 6th light novel at the moment. For the games, we're up to Kirby Superstar Stacker. Next up will be Kirby 64. With those, I read over all the interviews I can find in English and in Japanese. I give you all the behind-the-scenes stuff I can find, go through the details of the game completely because I 100% the game so I can give you everything. I even talk about the cast list, and I do the history of HAL between each game, so you know what's going on with the company itself. Like, where's Iwata? Where's Sakurai? Where's Jun Ishikawa? Where's Kumazaki? When does he come in? Things like that. Eventually, I'll go over the mangas. I have over 200 manga myself. It really takes a long time to translate them, but we'll cover them all eventually. I'm most excited for Korokoro Kirby and Poo 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 Hero. Those are very good ones, but all the manga are actually very good. Because we cover everything, there's also miscellaneous episodes, like going over all of a plushie line, which I plan on doing eventually, like the Horoscope Kirbys. Those are very cute ones. And Anytime Kirby, a very cute book series that's going to get a new book coming soon with Alphalin. That's going to be great. And the last thing to say is a special project I'm working on right now, which is the first Kirby light novel fully voiced by the Kirby community. I have a whole episode dedicated to explaining all of that, so check that out if you're interested, because it should be a lot of fun. Lastly, thank you Savi for another Dream Display, and happy birthday Kirby!
Have you been enjoying the presentation so far? I think this is a perfect time to hop back in the world of mods, fan games, and hacks. Please, take a look.
Look at me, inhale, yes I said inhale, lots of things, giving Kirby superpower. Like a parasol, like a hammer, knocking all the baddies out of their way. Look at me, inhale once again, inhale, lots of things, giving Kirby superpower. Kirby's back, now with touched up graphics and color palettes. It's Kirby's Adventure.
Let's go! Oh! Hi!
High in the skies of Dreamland lies a tower. One based on hierarchy and order. The higher one is in the tower, the closest they are to the grace of touching the rod of light, one held by a god. However, lower in the building, in its deepest, darkest corner, lies a basement of sinners, a group of misfits, of mistakes, of dying memories. This is the Star Sinners Undercroft.
Bet you weren't expecting a few of these. The Dream Display is a celebration of everything Kirby, and a few of the submissions I've been sent didn't quite fit any of the categories we usually have in this presentation. For this reason, I ask you for your attention for the following submissions, which are all part of a new category for this year, the Wildcard category.
Hey y'all, Gigi here. You may know me for being the editor-in-chief of We Kirby, or maybe for my Kirby interview translations, but did you know I have had another project for almost 15 years now? This project is called 20 Times Kirby. 20 Times Kirby is a Kirby fan story that is my biggest passion ever and my ultimate pet project. It was originally a Kirby Sprite comic and it ran for 9 years straight and had over 1,000 pages. In early 2021, I started to rewrite it as a novel/fanfic, improving a lot of the original and really just retelling the story that I love so much. This story is different from most, as it's kind of a middle term between an alternate universe and the canon Kirbyverse. It also has a lot of Kirby OCs. The story follows Kirby as he one day just finds out, thanks to Kirby, that a lot of other Kirbys just appear on Popstar. In this universe, multiple Kirbys do exist, but Kirbys are a rare species. It's up to Kirby then to figure out what's going on. And trust me, there's a lot going on. And somehow Meta Knight knows a lot about this. Humor, angst, mystery. This story has a bit of everything and anyone can enjoy it. Whether you are super familiar with Kirby or not, there's something here for everyone. People of all kinds have read the original and the remake, and pretty much everyone loves the characters, world building, and the story. If you're looking for a neat story told in the Kirby universe, then this is for you. And if not, I still hope you give it a shot. Maybe you'll like it. I've had people who have read it and just were never into fan works and they still love it, so thank you so much for listening and have a great day.
Hey guys, it's me, Meteor. Now, you may have seen the video I posted on my channel recently, where I announced I'd be coming back for a bit to cover Star-Crossed World. In retrospect, this Dream Display would have been perfect for such a reveal chiller, but alas, I had Kimmy make that video months ago, and I was hyped. Of course, there was the stipulation that I first needed to secure Switch 2 before then. Pre-orders being delayed certainly made the whole situation a bit more unpleasant, to say the least. Regardless, it was later confirmed pre-orders would restart April 24th in US and Canada, about 3 days before this video posts. That means by now, I should already know if I was successful in obtaining one or not. Otherwise, I will have to wait until May 8th to see if I'm one of the lucky ones chosen to buy one from Nintendo themselves. I suppose then you're wondering, was I successful? Well, let me answer that by ending this video with the repurposed outro. Can I make canon, or can I not? Oh yeah, see you guys August 28th, baby!
Next up, it's time for a special announcement. Please, take a look. That was a nice surprise, wasn't it? Dreamland 2 Plus Free will opt to remake one of Kirby's most controversial outings in a new, or rather, classic coat of paint. And speaking of paint, check out these art and animation related announcements.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, hello. I'm making a new drawing based on the upcoming star-crossed world story for Forgotten Land. I hope you all look forward to the finished drawing.
Already about a year. Huh. Oh? What's this now? Well then. Let's get back to work.
We're now nearing the end of the presentation, which I hope you've been enjoying all the way through. Insane work went into making this as good as it can be. Although, what type of presentation would this be without one last... What the? Hold on. Yeah? Uh-huh. What do you mean there's a last minute submission? We're in the premiere! It's from who? What? Roll the clip. Hello everybody. I'm Masahiro Sakurai, director of the Kirby Air Riders game. I'm here at the Kirby Dream Display presentation to present information on the upcoming Kirby title. As you can see by the title, the idea is to include many of Kirby's allies as Air Riders. For that reason, beloved characters such as the Orange Kirby and Gordo will be playable characters in the Kirby Air Riders game. Here's Magalore. He will not be playable in the Kirby Air Riders game. As a tribute to the Kirby Star Allies game, you can now play the game using Joy-Con controllers. Many new characters will also be included via downloadable content in the future. We took Susie and turned her into a car. Did you know Ronto Bird can fly? A lot of you might be wondering, where's the brown Kirby character? After careful thinking, we have decided to replace him with the Yarn Kirby character from the Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn game. From the beloved Kirby Superstar game, a cartridge of the Kirby Superstar game for the Super Nintendo family of system as a playable character. The original Kirby Air Ride game had many tracks from the Kirby of the Stars anime. Because of the lack of a new Kirby anime adaptation, the game will have no music at all. During the development, I was made aware that the Dedede character was voiced by Shinya Komasaki. He has now been disposed of. Thank you Savi the Gamer for this opportunity. Make sure to buy the Kirby Air Riders game once it releases. We will make it $90. I will now continue tacking it for the remaining parts of this presentation. Ooh, I'm tacking it. Thank you, Mr. Sakurai. Crazy how far this presentation has gone within the past few years. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for believing in this project, to the point of us being able to do this so many times. Well, back to what I was saying. What type of presentation would this be if we didn't highlight one last very special thing, please take a look.
Huh?
Well, it seems our time has run out for this year. I believe we've really achieved something special with these presentations, so I once again want to thank everyone for making this possible. And, without further delays, here's to many, many more years of fun. Happy anniversary, Kirby.